Well, g'day there folks, here we are back out for our little Wednesday run around for lunch and everything. So we're going to talk a little about the challenges here in Thailand. We've had a few challenges over the last couple of weeks. We'll give you a bit of a heads up on that. I don't want to focus too much on that. But here we are today at Baked by Banu. Is that right? What's the name of the place, darling, in English? What do you call this place?
Sathaneepak and
Sathaneepak.
Kafae.
Yeah, so it's like a coffee house, special coffee house. It's really not big on the parking here, but it's fairly popular for us for a midday. Yeah. Looks like they're trying to make a little lake there, but water features are very popular. But anyway, here we go. Nice little garden cafe again. They specialise in coffee, from what I understand. It's another little cafe place. I'm just looking with the sign on the wall. You probably can't see that from here. There we go. So they've actually got it written in English, Sathaneepak. I'll have to see if I can find a translation for that. It's sort of Sathaneepak station. Station park is what? What's park in English? You don't know? Sathaneepak, yeah. So Sathaneepak station.
Yeah.
Station park is...
Park for coffee.
Oh, park.
Park.
Oh, okay. So they lose an R. So the Thai
somewhere.
can't say R, so it's park, not park.
Yeah. Sathaneepak.
Park. But where's the R? No, I'm not picking on the language for you idiots out there. It's just one of those things. You're going to have to get used to this stuff, trying to, do the English Thai translations, and every so often they drop a letter that makes the word not make any sense whatsoever. But here we have the coffee place where they've got a nice barista. Ati krab. You okay for the camera? No problem? No problem? Okay, good. I like the black theme. Very dark, scary. There's some nice little tables in here. Okay, so let's go and see if we can get some food, darling. No, sit here's okay. I went out yesterday with Jerry. He came over to do some computer stuff at the house with his GoPro. We had all sorts of dramas with the GoPro storage system and talking to Max, but we got it sorted out after a couple of hours. But we went down to a local restaurant just around the corner from us, and I said Jerry was making comments on the fact that you just don't get those sort of places in Bangkok whatsoever. It's all coffee houses and restaurants, but there's just something unique about a garden cafe restaurant place where you can just sit down and relax and enjoy the ambience. You got to get out of the city for that sort of stuff, guys. See, they give you a little scan. You can scan this thing here. You can check the menu yourself.
You'd like this one before, I remember.
Yeah, that's what, steak? I don't know. I can't see. I have to put my glass on.
Pork.
Oh, ribs. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have a rib. Okay, really. Okay, good. Yeah, you see, scan this and it gives you an app. You can have a look at it. Yeah, okay. I'll look at it in a minute. So here's an example of great ideas for Thai people, but for non-English, non-Thai reading people. They give you a little QR code thing, as I said, for the menu. But you got to, you can get 4 things on the page, or maybe 5 if you really squeeze the thing. Then you can screenshot the phone. You got to go to your translate app. Oh my God! Talk about challenges, really. Right, it takes you 10 minutes to go through the menu to get teriyaki chicken. Oh, really? Okay. Anyway, I got coffee. What do you order, darling? You order something? What do you order? You order? More. More. Volume more. More some. Not get that one.
Just wait to see.
I don't know whether she talks too softly or my tinnitus is one of those things that makes it harder for me to learn Thai. Tones and everything else, because you've got a constant ringing in your ear. Plus the fact that, having 40 years of having tinnitus, you tend to turn off a lot of volume in your life, because the fact that most of the stuff that you hear on a daily basis is usually miscellaneous junk, right? It means you have to sort of focus more on, what's being said. And if you don't see the words and the lip movement and everything else, it can really challenge you, and especially with the Thai language. But anyway, that's enough of my problems. I'm pretty sure a few people my age have actually had to suffer from tinnitus at some stage. But that's not the challenges we're talking about here today. Anyway, we've ordered, what else we got happening? I'm just trying to make sure we got some light, because when we go to the windows, the light coming in here, if I do the light like this, it'll just wash out and the day just becomes black. So I've got to turn the camera around here so the light's in front. Oh my God. The challenges we get doing videos for everybody. Okay, so a bit of a look around. So the garden itself, I thought it could have been a lake, but they've obviously put concrete on the bottom of it to make it some sort of, well, I don't know, dance thing, I don't know. Yeah, got some outside seating, nicely done there. Could do with a bit of a brush down, but that's normal. Trees do shed. What else we got around here? Another little alcove. Maybe a guest house, maybe, I don't know. Could be. Never know. Never know with Thai stuff. It's always one of those weird ones. Another little area for the seating. Oh yes, I was reading today from the local newspapers, or the national newspapers here in Thailand, where they're predicting an extra hot summer this year, starting in about a week or two. And the other little cafe that's over here, with the interesting sign on the wall. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's been our life for the last 3 weeks. Oh my God, tell you. The dramas. Okay, so just a bit of a heads up for those people who want to know. Yes, of Chanya's younger brother, Ben. He's about 27, 28 years old, maybe a year or 2 years younger. I'm not quite sure exactly how old he is. Riding his motorcycle, back of a Khon, not on the roads, just following the path down the Khongs, that they do for here in Thailand. Anyway. He come a cropper. Straight up the handlebars, land on his head, no helmet. First 2 days in hospital, in a coma. He went through an initial recovery process once they did the initial emergency surgery, swelling of the head and all that sort of stuff. Of course I've got the darkness behind me. What else was there? Yeah, so that was the first 2 days. He showed recovery. He was moved to a public hospital from the emergency. We've now 4 days in the public hospital. Then he relapsed. He went into coma again. To do emergency tracheotomy for some sort of breathing issue, probably fluid on the lungs or something like that. He recovered from that after about 2 days. Mother spent last week down at the hospital, bed sitting with him. He's now in recovery. They're quite confident he will pull through. But let's just say he's about 50-55% full health right now. So it's still a very challenging time for us. That's why videos have been a little bit sort of sparse, because when these sort of things happen in your life, it's the only thing that goes on in your life. Everything else is just noise. It's just distractions in your life. The only thing we can really hope for is the fact that he pulls through with a full 100% recovery. But that's about all we can do. It's too early to tell right now. And look, please don't get all weird with me. Let's deal with the issues as they happen. Your thoughts will be well received. Forget about the prayers; they don't do much. But just knowing your thoughts are on the issue, that's how it works. Prayers mean diddly squat. There's no person up in the sky going to answer your prayers. It's the thoughts. It's the collective consciousness of Jung that creates these metaphysical instances that happen to work in your favour. Anyway, I'll teach you about that if you really want to know. You've got to come to the Discord channel, and I'll tell you all the things about the stuff I know about through the occult if you really want to spend a few years of your life understanding how it works. But anyway, aside from that, that's really where we are. I can't really say much more than that. I'm going to drink my coffee, so there you go. So Chanya was going to tell me the fact that they do something special here every month, every week.
I don't know, but I had just I live in the page.
Yeah.
He have plan or like a coffee tour.
A coffee tour?
And now he's open in the Hin, and now maybe come here for number 1 or number 2 next month.
Well, okay, so 1st or 2nd of April.
Like this one, like
Oh, so they make here,
Yeah.
not a tour. Like tour, you go somewhere, but
No, just here.
just here. So okay, so we'll get this. Hopefully, we'll get this video out in a couple of days.
And you see like this coffee.
And this. So we're going to have special coffee connoisseur type stuff happening here. All different local brands of coffee. So I'm going to get this video out pretty soon. Probably when we get home today, I'm going to just go straight to the editing. I've got another video on the can to do with what we did last week with Todd. But let's get this one out today or tomorrow. So you give you a bit of a heads up if you want to get out this far. But yeah, looks interesting. So the world of coffee. Okay, Cody, so you won't like it, but everybody else will.
Soda, what about
What,
this?
soda?
I don't know, brand Thai.
Head? I've never heard of it before, darling. Look, a lot of stuff I see in Thailand here, I never hear of before.
สบายๆ
Even after 7 years living here.
Like this one coffee, real coffee.
Yeah, good idea.
Small
Yeah.
somewhere.
So we'll come back here and do the video. Yeah. So we'll come back and make new video. Okay, good idea, yeah. Just quickly, I'm just reading some of it. There's the Art of Asadong Ratchaburi Coffee Festival held here. This is not Ratchaburi, but yeah. Ratchaburi Coffee Festival is what they did down in Hua Hin. But they're going to, Ratchaburi's near Hua Hin. Yeah. So they're doing it there and they're doing it here. So I don't have the addresses. I'll look later on today, see if there's actually an address for the one in Hua Hin as well, because I know a few people are down that area. Yeah, okay. It's a bit hard to do the translation here, but it's all written very explicitly here. She'll send me that link and I'll try to transcode that. And you know how it works. Okay, so it's open from the 1st to the 2nd of April from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. for those 2 days. So there you go. So the other thing is, of course, Chanya doesn't actually like coffee, so I might bring Todd. Todd loves coffee. I won't bring Cody because Cody doesn't like coffee. He thinks it's bitter swill. And who are the tea drinkers?
Going to have Red Bull tour. Okay.
When they have a Red Bull tour, she's going to take it. Right, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, so we'll try to get back here in a couple of days and see what the coffee festival's all about. So there you go. Oh, here we are. Food's come. Look at this. Yummy.
And right for me.
Rice. Okay, good. Look at that. Yummy looking. What do you think? Try something now? Time to eat.
No, have a photo first.
Oh, time to take photo first. Well, there we have another relaxing lunch here out at Nakhon Pantom area. Now we're going to go and do our normal weekly stuff. Like, it never ends. But it does, the thoughts process at the moment, like, we've had a lot of people sort of pass away in the last few months. It starts to really play on your mind, the mortality of everyday life, especially when it gets really close to home. Anyway, we won't be talking much more about the issue at home on other videos. Our community, our Discord channel is where we talk about that, where you can make inquiries and check out how the progress is going along. So just drop in, say hello. It's outside Facebook, it's outside TikTok, it's outside all other places. It's where we can actually be ourselves, if you know what I mean. Anyway, darling, ready to go now? Okay, we're going to do shopping. Then she's going to take Mum down to the hospital to do the changing the guards because B's down there at the moment looking after him, and B's got a job to go to as well. So I hear. What? Oh my God, B doesn't have a job, does he? Really? Anyway, yeah, plenty. Okay. Anyway, we're out of here. Say bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye. Okay. See you again next time.
I want you to lift me up so